Stop fooling yourself. You've been fed a fantasy that staying strong is all about gritting your teeth and bearing it. Wrong. Most haven't even scratched the surface. It's not about who can suffer the longest in silence. It's about mastering the chaos that you call your mind. Look around you. Society, media, even friends and family, they all peddle the same old tired advice. Just hang in there, keep quiet, and carry on. But what has that silence earned you? Where has that stoic solitude taken you? Today we tear down these myths. We reject the glorification of just getting by. We challenge the falsehood that pain should be your silent companion. This is about more than just toughing it out. It's about transforming from within. It's about forging a spirit so resilient, so adaptable, that no matter how fierce the storm, you're fiercer. It's time to stop being a passive player in your own life. Let's embrace the uncomfortable, the tough, the downright hard truths about what building mental resilience truly means. Why? Because real strength, genuine, unbreakable toughness comes from facing what makes us most vulnerable, most human. It comes from confronting the chaos, not just enduring it, but learning to steer it. Think about that for a moment. Imagine mastering the swirling tempest inside you. How powerful would that make you? So I challenge you today, stop just dealing with it. Start understanding it, molding it, and using it. Your struggles, your pain, your fears are not just obstacles, they are opportunities. Opportunities to rise, to redefine the very essence of strength. This is your call to arms, a call to truly build a mind of steel and heart of endurance. Everywhere you turn, the same worn-out advice echoes, just push through. Stay positive, as if sheer willpower alone is the panacea for all life's adversities. But let's be honest, how often does that really work? How long can you push against a storm before you start feeling the wear? This advice, while well-intentioned, often falls short because it's surface level. It treats the symptoms, not the cause. It preaches endurance, but not understanding, persistence, but not adaptability. We've all been there, haven't we? Grinding through the day on nothing but grit, clinging to a stay positive mantra that seems more and more like a whisper against a hurricane. It's exhausting, it's unsustainable, and frankly, it's a recipe for burnout. This approach lacks depth. It doesn't equip you with the tools to truly handle what life throws at you. Today, we break the cycle with a strategy not just to survive, but to thrive. It's about building a mental resilience that lasts, turning everyday challenges into a workout for your willpower. Think about it, just as athletes train their bodies for marathons, we must condition our minds for the marathon of life. This isn't about pushing through blindly, it's about understanding and harnessing your mental energy. It's about creating a robust mental framework that turns potential breakdowns into breakthroughs. Imagine transforming every challenge into a stepping stone, every setback into a setup for a comeback. That's what real mental toughness looks like. It's dynamic, it's adaptive, and it's absolutely within your reach. The journey to mental toughness begins when you look inward. Understand your personal triggers and stressors, what makes you tick, what ticks you off. This isn't just navel gazing, it's essential reconnaissance. For example, consider the story of Michael Jordan, who famously used his cut from a high school basketball team as fuel to build one of the greatest careers in sports history. Like Jordan, you can use self-awareness to strategize and overcome personal challenges, turning weaknesses into weapons. Next, we build resilience through stress inoculation. It's like a vaccine for your mind. Gradually, systematically increase your exposure to stress. Start small. Maybe it's speaking up in meetings or tackling a challenging workout. Build up to bigger stresses, training your mental resilience like a muscle. Consider elite Navy SEALs. They undergo rigorous stress inoculation training that prepares them to handle extreme situations. You too can apply this method. Start by setting challenges that are tough, yet manageable, and escalate from there. Strengthen your mental endurance day by day. Moving on to emotional regulation, mastering your reactions. It's crucial. Techniques like mindfulness and deep breathing exercises aren't just trendy, they're tools. They anchor you during emotional storms, allowing you to remain calm and focused. Consider a fighter pilot who practices deep breathing to maintain calm during high-speed, high-stress dogfights. Like him, you can use these techniques to maintain your cool in high-pressure situations, keeping your emotions in check to make clear-headed decisions. Finally, anchor your resilience in a purpose. Set clear, meaningful goals. Why? Because intrinsic motivation is a fortress. It protects your mental state against the sieges of daily stress. When you have a clear why, every how becomes manageable. Consider Wayne Gretzky, the Great One, who shattered records and redefined hockey with his unrivaled skill and strategic insight. His relentless pursuit of excellence transformed the sport, showcasing how clear goals and dedication lead to legendary achievements. Define your goals, make them real, make them big, and let them drive you forward. To weave these strategies together, remember the stories of those who've walked this path. Athletes, entrepreneurs, military heroes, people who faced down their psychological barriers and emerged stronger. These aren't just stories, they're roadmaps. They show us that with the right strategies, mental toughness is not just a trait of the gifted few, it's a skill that can be developed, a muscle that can be strengthened. We're moving beyond the superficial hang in there to developing a deep-seated fortitude that weathers all storms. This is about empowerment. It's about resilience. It's about equipping you with the right tools to not just face the world, but to reshape it according to your will. Let's redefine mental toughness. Let's build a resilience that isn't just about enduring, but about evolving. Look within you. You are the architect of your resilience. Each challenge you face, each obstacle you overcome, adds a brick to the fortress you are building around your will. This fortress is not built by avoiding challenges, but by embracing them, mastering them, and using them to your advantage. Remember, the strength of a fortress lies not in its walls, but in the resolve of its builder. You have that resolve, that power within you. Harness it, cultivate it, and let it drive you to heights you never imagined possible. In the symphony of life, your mental toughness is the quiet but powerful note that sustains the melody under any circumstance. Let it rise, let it resonate, let it redefine your limits. Each challenge you face is an opportunity to compose a part of your grand life symphony. With every note of resilience, you not only strengthen yourself, but also create a harmony that inspires those around you. Let your actions sing, let your will echo, and let your spirit soar. The time to act is now. Start today, not tomorrow. Embrace this journey to mental fortitude. It's a path that demands courage, commitment, and above all, action. Subscribe to continue receiving insights and inspiration. Share your progress and become a story of strength that others can learn from. Your journey is powerful, it's needed, and it's time to make it visible. Become a beacon of resilience in a world that desperately needs your strength. Together, let's build not just tougher minds, but also a tougher, more resilient world.